Like 2 nights ago, this chick hits me up on Facebook and she was like, "Hi Slim, how are you doing? Do you remember me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I remember you, man. We used to mess around back in the day or whatever." And we get to conversing and stuff, and she just all of a sudden just flips out and gets hostile. I didn't know what the fuck was that all about. And so I was like, "Yo, bitch, you're bugging. You're tripping. I don't want to talk to you anymore." So I didn't want to talk to her anymore. So I quit talking to her. And then later on, she calls me on Facebook and she's just hostile as shit. Like, "You motherfucker. I've waiting 8 years to tell you this, you son of a bitch. You fucker. You know what the fuck you did, motherfucker." At this point, I'm genuinely confused. So I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with this bitch, yo?" But she still wouldn't tell me what the fuck is wrong with her. And then she's like, "You know what the fuck you did? You know what the fuck you gave me?" So I'm like, "Do you have something?" And she's like, "You know what the fuck you did?" So I start naming off, STDs or whatever. Fuck. And when I said herpes, she just flew off the handle. I don't know that she has herpes to this day, but yes, she flew off the handle. So I figured she had herpes. She's like, "Yeah, you motherfucker, you gave it to me and all this shit." And I'm like, "Bitch, you know me, I'm an idiot, man. So I get to making fun of the bitch or whatever the fuck. And she threatened my life and she threatened to kill me and all this shit. And I know where you live and all this goof ass, dumb ass shit. So apparently she thinks that I gave her herpes. I don't have herpes. I didn't know you could have herpes without an outbreak or ever having an outbreak because I definitely do not have herpes. I've got papers. So the moral of the story is if you're gonna thought around, you know, because it's your pussy and I can't tell you what to do with your pussy. But if you're gonna thought around, just keep it here. Keep it to Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, and that nigga down the street. Instead of you don't want 2 hands and 2 fucking feet full of people because that's just ridiculous and shit. Because shit, you don't be like that bitch on Maury who tested 1 million people and just found one of her baby fathers. You don't want to be like that because nowadays baby fathers ain't the only thing you got to worry about. You got to worry about STDs and shit, man. You don't want to be burning and not know who the fuck burned you. I think you want to know who the fuck burned you so you could go kill him or something. Because I'm a normal person, so I expect the next person to be a normal person. And if you give me herpes or something that I can't get rid of, you're going to die. I'm going to kill you. Like, seriously. Dead serious. So instead of catching a fucking murder case because you want to go out and be a fucking thought or whatever fuck, just be careful, man. If you're gonna thought, wrap it up. You know, don't even keep 5 partners, man. 2 partners is decent. 2 partners is decent. If you're gonna thought, switch back and forth to them 2 partners, man. Why you got to have 5? That's just greedy. That's gluttony. You deserve to get an STD doing some shit like that. Y'all be careful, man. It's crazy out there. And once again, I do not have herpes.